So, snare parts. I'm going to go through them for each of our 11 songs. Yeah, luckily a lot of them overlap. So I'm going to go through the starter part and then through the full part. So, for Funk, Carla, Angela Davis, we just do low taps for the beginner part. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4 for the beginner part. For the full part, we do an accent on 2 and 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's a good thing for practicing these low taps. You want to check that they're not buzzing, just so it's one hit coming back. And you're not doing this with the whip. You just want it so that it starts there and then you do a little nod with your wrist. Right. So, so that covers Funk, Carla, Angela Davis, like I was saying. So then, Hedgehog. The part goes like this. And I'm saying I always recommend that you follow the sticking that I use. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Hedgehog, a hedgehog, a hedgehog, a small gun. Right, left, right, right, left, right, right, left, right, right, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. With those pushes. And the full part, you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, a thing that I've mentioned to people before is that if you want to do this fast, or you just want to do it relaxed, you can keep your sticks low and parallel, do a whip, and also do the whip as a rim shot. It's harder to demonstrate on a pad, but basically you hit the tip of the stick and also the body against the rim. So this is a normal whip, and this is a rim shot. And what this means is that you can, once you've got the sticking pattern down, you can go very fast without having to move a lot. I see a lot of people sort of waving the sticks around, which, I mean, if you want to do that as an aesthetic thing, it's fine, but it's going to make it harder for you to play fast. So if you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Like that. You see I'm very low to the thing, and doing a whip, rim shot like that will make it very loud. Or loud enough without having to do a big whip like that. Anyway, so that's Hedgehog. So then Samba Reggae and Sambasso have, I'm sighing because it's a bit of a difficult part for people, especially to begin with, have the same part, which is based on the Bossa Nova clave. So if you want to get this rhythm down, you can listen to things like Girl from Ipanema or Break On Through to the Other Side by The Doors. They use this pattern. So the thing is that it's very close to the normal clave, which is called son clave in outside of our practice, and just the last hit is over. So if I keep time here, 1, 2, 3, 4. Then normal clave goes sh, the, the accent pattern for samba reggae and sambasso goes do, so, fo, re, ge. So the difference is that last hit, as I'm saying, is after the beat. So listen to that last hit for the normal clave. So it's together. And the part for this one goes so ba ba. So I recommend you stamp your foot on the beat to go bum ba. Anyway, let's get to it. And again, I'm going to suggest the sticking pattern that will let you play it over the roll for the full part. So we've got this accent pattern. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Bo, so, fo, re, ge, bo, so, fo, re, ge, bo, so, fo, re, ge. Or if you're doing it in sambasso, bo, so, fo, hum, ti, bo, so, fo, hum, ti. And the pattern there, you can see 4, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, right, right, left. So the trick is that all of these awkward little pushes come on your left hand. So let's do that as the full part. 1, 2, 3, 4. And as a proof of concept, speeding it up and putting in these rim shots. 1, 2, 3, 4. You can see my sticks are flying up there a little bit, but that's because I'm doing a whip. My hands are very low and the taps are very low, and that's the key to doing these more advanced parts, is having the keeping your taps as low as possible, because that will make the accents stand out. Yep. So then we've got aftershave, had a shave, where another one with these pushes. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't scratch my face, please. 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 So yeah, those little pushes on the left hand there. So stamp your foot on the beat if you need to. And then the full part. 2, 3, 4. Right, right, left, right, left. Right, left, right, left. Right, right, left, right, left. Right, right, left, right, left. Yep. So I'm putting in some what I would call fills there, because that's how I would actually play. And if you're next to a snare player that's doing that, it's good to sort of realise that you don't have to do that, and be able to pull the main pattern out. And also, if you are doing a just the accents, like going and getting bored, you can put little extra hits in there, but making sure that it still fits with the accent pattern. So kind of thing is totally fine. But yeah, it's, as you can see when I'm putting in little extra parts, it's good for it still to, to colour inside the lines. And then we've got Bhangra. So Bhangra is one of our tunes where the timing isn't quite the same as normal. So normally we're going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and just straight feel. But Bhangra, each beat is into 3, so it's more like 1 and 2. So what I'd suggest for starting the Bhangra part is to just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, dancing a lot, like it or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3, 4, dancing a lot, like it or not. So as you see, that's right, always right, left, right, left. And the thing is, because each beat is divided into 3, that means that you end up swapping hands. So you go right, left, which can take you by surprise a little bit. So then the full part, we're still doing our single roll underneath, but again with this thing of going right, left, and we're doing an accent on the first hit. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. Dancing a lot, like it or not. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Which again, showing you, putting in these little buzzers is a thing that you don't have to do, but people often do. So that's Bhangra there. That's what I think we should do. Oh, sorry, yeah, so the sign for Bhangra is that. And then Stolen is our other one, where the timing is a bit different, where instead of going 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and it's double time, so you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Da 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 da. So this one is sort of like quite similar to the Funk Carla Angela Davis one, except it's takes half the time. So we got this. So for the basic part, you could just do your roll, but remembering the timing of it. So it's 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the actual hits you're hitting aren't any different, but you're just counting them twice as fast, if that makes sense. The full part, you again doing 2 and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. So the way this makes a difference is, for instance, if the whistler calls 4 hits, you're going 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's twice as fast. Or the really noticeable one is when we call progressive Carla, so it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Which, if you can't keep up with the 16s, then just keep playing the same speed or just play noise or something. So custard is another fun accent heavy one. So it goes like this. So custard, offering a tray of custard to this guy. 1, 2, 3, 4. Stop wearing custard, nah. Stop wearing custard, nah. Stop wearing custard, nah. Stop wearing custard, nah. So that's right, 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 left, left, right, 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 left, left, right, 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 left, left, right. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's drum and bass, which is like that, like a DJ scratching, and I suppose you do it higher up. And it goes like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. Drum and bass, drum and stop, drum and bass. This goes out to all the DJs. Drum and bass, drum and stop, drum and bass. This goes out to all the DJs. And the full version: 1, 2, 3, 4. Drum and bass, drum and stop, drum and bass. This goes out to all the DJs. Drum and bass, drum and stop, drum and bass. This goes out to all the DJs. And I believe that's it. Okay, see you in the streets.